Hello, this Borat, I like you. Actually, it's not Borat, it's Supercall72, and after the video I uploaded of Infected recently where I got shafted at the end, I thought I'd post a video for some advice when playing Infected. Basically, this game is all about being logical, and of course, everybody needs an element of luck. This is just what I think, it doesn't mean you'll get a win. Firstly, whenever I get into a game, I always do the same thing. I make sure I'm not stuck beside somebody because if they're first infected, I don't want a chance of being taken out because they got their gun for a first kill. As soon as I'm on my own, within a couple of seconds, before the first person's infected, I press the pause menu like you'll see here, and I look at the little triangles of my little buddies and I see which one disappears from the map. Then I know where he is. Then I'm going to go and try and kick his ass. But check out this guy here. He's like, "Hey Jeep, what'd you say about my mama? What'd you say about my mama?" Yeah. Boom. He's another one that's infected. He obviously just wants to be one of those pain in the ass guys throwing the knives. That's cool. Just means that I'm up one. Anyway. You have three basic choices when you're starting the game. Depending on your style, you're gonna 1. Go out, get slaying, have a good time. Number 2, go to the camping spots where everybody else is and let them come to you. Or number 3, go hide somewhere. I like to play a bit of a mix of the first two. I like to go out straight off the bat, get a couple kills, get a little warmed up, and let's face it, when there's only a couple of infected guys, it's kind of like picking on puppies. I almost feel bad about it. But then when the heat gets turned up, I don't feel bad about nothing because I back my ass into a corner and it's a wee bit like the Alamo. I go chill out with the guys, fending off the infected, and I would just basically say to everybody, just play to your strengths. If your strength is that you're a beast, go out and beast, go kill everybody. But if your strength is like hiding in a bush, hide in a bush. There's no problem with it. You know, everyone has to play to their strengths. Okay, so some advice on the three main ways of playing. Firstly, if you're going to go out slaying, make sure you use big open spaces and always check your back. It's quite handy when these infected guys are chasing you. A lot of them, they throw their knife, they usually miss. You can hear it clang or sticking into a wall. Turn around, start shooting because there's some guy behind you. If you hear one of those, it's one of the best signs that there's someone chasing you. These mofos are so fast and they can stab you from about 2 miles away, which kind of annoys me, so limit your exposure from small buildings and corridors. Remember, you don't have to run around the map in circles either. You can use the same area, go back and forth, patrol it. Secondly, if you're going to go camping with the other guys, try to get behind cover and don't stay still. Just strafe about. You're less likely to get hit by a throwing knife. Thirdly, if you're going to go hide in a bush or wherever, it sounds obvious, but make it a good place. Like, pick somewhere away from traffic, and by traffic I mean the people running all over. And you can always play dead with tapping triangle, or I think it's YY on Xbox. Although if you're last remaining when the radar goes off, you're screwed. You're going to have to get up and fight anyway, so. Okay, a little bit about weapons for the end here. FMGs, they're my favourite. They're so overpowered. Everybody knows that, but they're so much fun. You gotta love them. But if you are in one of the game types with like a Type 95, remember to switch to your secondary if you're going through corridors and small areas. Increases your chance of winning a one-on-one because Type 95s are hard in close quarter fighting. So whip out your pistols when you're going through. That sounds weird. Anyway, yeah, when you're going through close quarters, whip them out. Shoot somebody if they come at you. It's much easier than using a Type 95, and the same goes with sniper rifles unless you're some sort of Mr. Quickscope. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video, and oh, just before we go, there is one other tactic I kind of like to use, which is a little bit dirty, but halfway through the game, or near the end, before you become infected, if you do, if you press pause menu and look at the little triangles where your friends are, it kind of helps for future if you become infected. You know where they're hiding. I know it's a dirty trick, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next time.